That's a bad.
All right, it says we locked in. So we're gonna start it off. You know what I'm saying? For whoever can't be here, we have it recording, so they'll be able to watch it that way. Anybody that joins in on the live, we'll see them. So let me just try to make shit easier on me real quick. So we're gonna be starting with Guwap Kid. Let's get it. Change the stream over. Alright, Guwap Kid, you first, man. Let's go.
It's me, it's Guap. Give me till I'm feeling like I get so fucking high, I can look past the sky. Just got the new fucking fit, yeah, I feel so fly. Like my bitches to be rude, so why you so nice? I had to tell all the bros I had to catch eyes. Yeah, looking at my car, it's a brand new ride. He said he out to get me, but that boy didn't fly. I swear I be confused and conflicted from all these lies. Keep telling all these lies, he thinking I'm letting by. He can't get his passport past the airline. Cross my fucking boundaries and that's the fair line. Beating, I'm busting off the top just like a hairline. And my brain be hella fucking twisted like the cancer sign. I always pass the ball, I'm a dime. Niggas always in the way trying to steal my shine. It's really not that important, so you is fine. I have my bros like the block if you reach a deadline. Just with your heart, that's a fuck, baby, you is fine. You go out and have fun, you better know you're mine. I'm like a duplicate with different flows at different times. Bars fly over niggas' heads, but they don't know that I'm rhyming. Yeah, I'm on a whole different time. I feel like I'm Tarzan on these trees that I'm climbing. This beat, I'm sliding, cause the words that I'm finding. Mask on and mask off, and my future album jumping. I'm not for Philly, but you couldn't catch me pumping. You picked those hillies when he heard his footy dumping. Went behind my back just to see this nigga what you doing. I ain't in about that trip, baby, I'll just be coolin'. Yeah, it's Guap.
All right. So first, I'm gonna say Guwap. I definitely think you I could see the vibe you were going for. There was a little bit of parts inside of your verse I felt like that didn't align with the beat. So that I would say that threw me off. There was also other times where I felt like you kind of blended one take into another and it didn't fade like correctly in it, so I could hear the change up from, the one take that you did compared to the other one. So in my opinion, like I said, those were the things that I noticed. Other than that, I seen the vision. You did very well on the beat. So kudos to you. But if you could go back and fix those things, that would have been the changer for me. So that's my take. Mari, you good to go?
I was just gonna say the same thing. I wrote down. I thought the bars were cool. Like I felt like all the bars were there. It's just that the flow was kind of shifty at certain points. So if you like worked on the flow a little bit, I think it would match the song a little better.
Yeah, facts. And like I said, with my part on the take stuff is like when you blend in takes, as long as you can blend them to where it sounds like it's a full sentence that's clear together, it makes it help better. When you don't do that, those type of things, it's kind of hard to be like, oh, this part is good, but I can still hear the change up. Like you want everything to not almost be perfect, but perfect at the same time. So, that's our takes on it. Appreciate you for hopping on it. Good shit. Now we're gonna move on to our next artist. It is Darrell Ozzy, and let's get it. And he's here. Oh shit. Okay, let's get it.
Woke up with a bad bitch by my side. Know what happened last night, happened way too many times. Way too fucked up off the Hennessy on my one bitch for 2 nights, had to let it go. Spending no racks for no hoe, yeah. Cause these hoes doing the most, yeah. Cause these hoes ain't got no soul, yeah. They take what they can, then they go, yeah. Spend a couple racks on my watch, yeah. Tell them to sit down and watch, yeah. I throw money and watch it fall, yeah. It's only hundreds cause I'm ballin', whoa. Got 10 bands in each pocket, yeah. That's the way I want it, yeah. People always saying my name when they talk, but I don't care cause I'm going up while they falling. I'm going up while they falling. While they falling, while they falling, while they falling, yeah. I'm going up while they falling. While they falling, while they falling. Had to switch up on these hoes cause I'm getting big bucks. Really stupid if you really think that you can win us. Since I was a kid, I've always been a winner. Had to cut off some people in my circle, call me scissors. Promise one day I'm gonna be the biggest. In my duffel bag does more than 6 figures. Hating on the kid cause he's not a rapper, he a singer. Now you more mad cause I could do both. Spend a couple racks on my watch, yeah. Tell them to sit down and watch, yeah. I throw money and watch it fall, yeah. It's only hundreds cause I'm ballin', whoa. Got 10 bands in each pocket, yeah. That's the way I want it, yeah. People always saying my name when they talk, but I don't care cause I'm going up while they falling. I'm going up while they falling. While they falling, while they falling, while they falling, yeah. I'm going up while they falling. While they falling, while they falling, yeah.
All right, shit, Ozzy. Okay, so I got a couple good things that I seen. One, the thing that stood out to me the most is how you played with the beat. I love in the second part how you chopped it up and made it kind of what you seen in your head as your vision. So I love that automatically. That was top tier for me. I will say the mixing sounded very good to me. I like how I noticed you side change your vocals to the beat, so it sat better in there. You could just tell the difference when it dropped and your vocals came in. So I love that as well. To me, this is amazing, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I love this one. So I really don't have nothing bad to say at all.
I also like that you wanted to play with the beat. Like that was one of the high points I wrote down. Mixing was also great. I feel like mixing is always top tier. I just felt like the hook, there was a lot of empty space in there, and I was wondering, okay, is he done? And then you would come back in. So if you just worked on the hook a little more, I feel like it could be a hit.
Yeah, I could see that. The spacing, yeah, I could agree with that. The spacing was kind of like it caught me off guard, but then it brought me back, and then it caught me off guard again. Like you said, I thought you were finished, and you came back in, so it was kind of like, I don't know, like you said, if you could just bring a little bit more vibrance to that to make me stay hooked inside of the hook, I feel like this would be an 11 out of 10 track for sure. So yeah, I agree, Mari. Ozzy, we appreciate you for submitting, brother. Fire as always, you know. All right, so next up we got Rias. He said, not the greatest mix, but here's my submission. All right, let's do it.
What would you do to get with somebody like me? What would you do to get with somebody like me? What would you do to get with somebody like me? Somebody like me could take you places you ain't never seen. What would you do to get with somebody like me? What would you do to get with somebody like me? What would you do to get with somebody like me? Somebody like me could take you places you ain't never seen. I'll take you out to Ecuador, I'll open up like every door. I'm trying to show you that there's more to this, more to life than paying bills and worrying about abortions. If you're so sure you wanna do this, why are you ignoring it? Ignoring my texts and my calls, why do I stress the response? Fact is that I have moved on, I got bigger problems on my rod than you catching a shark. I don't really wanna play along cause you cheat and get caught. Stupid motherfucker, I've been on my game, you all just lame. I'm trying to get up on my bank and afford more things. I wanna buy a brand new range and drive that thing. I'll whip it on the brand new ranch in my mama's name. I'm trying to get my shit all straight, but I just can't think. It's only a matter of minutes before I hit my grave. You wanna deal with the devil, you better say my name. You ain't gon' find nothing better, this is the best you can't. So tell me what the hell you do for me. What would you do to get with somebody like me? What would you do to get with somebody like me? What would you do to get with somebody like me? Somebody like me can take you places you ain't never seen. What would you do to get with somebody like me? What would you do to get with somebody like me? What would you do to get with somebody like me? somebody like me can take you places you ain't never seen. Oh, baby, I'm just trying to get inside your head again. Maybe one day I'ma buy a vitamin. Maybe one day I'll become a veteran. Maybe one day I'll become a goat in this rap shit. Won't look back at all them pussies that was calling me back shit. Now I'm Batman. I get fried when I be off of the pack, and I can see that all these pussies wanna ride on my back now. Boy, you get smacked down, instant attack now. I'm riding with a switch, my 5.7 a Mac now. I'll keep a second stick in case I run out of ammo. But I ain't talking about no weapons, my pen and pad shout. Put you in the motherfucking grave, my shit ain't the same as you rookies. I'm the motherfucking Mac that made the jar to put your cookies in. I ain't wanna complain, but I'm thinking lately that I should be. Hold on, what the fuck was I talking about? What would you do to get with somebody like me? What would you do to get with somebody like me? What would you do to get with somebody like me? Somebody like me can take you places you ain't never seen. What would you do to get with somebody like me? What would you do to get with somebody like me? What would you do to get with somebody like me? Somebody like me can take you places you ain't never seen. This is my submission for the one of one challenge. Hope y'all enjoyed this shit. It's Riz.
All right, so look, I got a bone to pick. I ain't gonna lie, I like how he handled this. Rias, I like how you handled this, brother. You really you treated this almost as if it was like just my opinion, remind me of some 50 Cent / Eminem shit, the way you carried it. From the hook to the verse, all the way to the end of the song. So I like how you went a different vibe with this. There was parts of the song where I felt like mixing could have been just a tad better, but you already told us that it wasn't the greatest mix, so I'm not going to count that in. I'm just going to take that on the chin and move on. The bars were kind of fire, not going to lie. There was a few bars where you caught me doing a stank face. And there was definitely good points in the song where I felt like either when I felt like I was losing grip of what was going on, you brought me right back as the listener and the attention span. So, the really thing, like I said, the only thing I have to bone to pick with you is the mixing. If you could just find a good mix for this is a good song, and I feel like it reminds me a lot of 2000s, like heavy. So you definitely took this and flipped it into your own vision, and for that, I give kudos to you.
Man, listening to some of his other songs, I wasn't expecting him to come in crazy like that. Like, I feel like he started off crazy, and then his flow just kept getting better and better.
Yes.
So, yeah, this one really got me. Like you said, the mixing could use some work, but you already said that. So, yeah, I feel like it kept me focused the whole time.
Yeah, you
So,
definitely kept
yeah.
us hooked, and like I said, it's all about keeping the listener hooked. If you can keep me on my toes with my tension, that's is good to go. Like the mix doesn't have to matter every single time. So, like I said, well done, bruh. Rias, we appreciate you for submitting, brother. Well fucking done. We're gonna go back to SoundCloud now, and we got Skunk, my boy Skunk. Let's do it.
Every day, gotta make a move, comfortable, talking about, who are you? Put it down, I don't wanna say what I'm about to do. Talking like never, every day, you about to Rudy. Where we can't behave, pulling out receipts and claiming numbers facts. What you said to me, something about how I overreact. I'm holding on to you and you was steady trying to spaz. I don't wanna talk about me, I'll never brag. You can shake ass, we got 2 cans in the back. I ain't never dropping no cruise, now just go relax. I don't need to know what you do, just don't smoke my pack. Perk 2, talking blue, flat jacket, ops black. Doors dashing when we down in this practice. Fucked up, guess it's not enough passion. I know that you ain't never teach me no lessons. I put in 3.5 and they never been asking. You got ahead of me. Don't you worry what I'm packing. Blowing smoke through the nose, feeling like I'm a dragon. I don't know, but I feel like you dragging and bagging. The carpet is flying suddenly. I feel like I was Aladdin. I gotta go. Every day, gotta make a move, comfortable. Talking about, who are you? Put it down. I don't wanna say what I'm about to do. Talking like never, every day you about to. Might just have to tell you I ain't charging out a fee. I called a banker in the morning, said don't worry about the spree. I'll drop $1 if you wanna shake it, maybe I could see. Repeat yourself to me, something about like please don't ever leave. How you living up your life, but I was resent. You found a way to drag me down when I was barely winning. I don't mean to put you out of me to just go offend you. It's the way I live my life, you know it's just the beginning. Every day, gotta make a move comfortable. Talking about, who are you? Put it down, I don't wanna say what I'm about to do. Talking like never, every day you a battle. Why you telling me I need to go? You need to repeat every day. Wake up on my own, now it's getting deep. Might just have to go and sell some toes. You got 2 left feet, telling me I'm looking back. Whoa, what you trying to leave? I don't care about who you tell. You can tell y'all me everything that you said to do. I do the opposite. If it's really just about a blow, then you should get on leave. First time was the first time that I was riding beats. Every day, gotta make a move comfortable. Talking about, who are you? Put it down, I don't wanna say what I'm about to do. Talking like never, every day you a battle.
Geez, y'all making this hard. Okay, all right, Skunk, my man Skunk. This one, I definitely would say, this one to me was very, very fire. The only problem I had is your vocals seem to power too much through the mix for me. If you could change that for me and probably bring them back down and let them sit just a tad bit better, I feel like everything would kind of work itself out in perfection. So, other than that, brother, I really don't have too much to say. Y'all are really flipping this beat like crazy. Like I didn't expect y'all to flip this and do like every single one has his own vision. So I really ain't got nothing else to say but good shit. And if you could fix the mixing with your vocals and let them bring it back a little bit to fit around the beat, I feel like this is golden.
Just to add on to that, I also said that the I don't know if it was delay or something like that, but it was a little distracting. But I was sitting here reading along with the lyrics. The bars were tough. Um, and I just wanted to see if he could maybe do a flow switch in the second verse because I felt like the flow was pretty consistent throughout it all. So if he did like a little flow switch, just to keep me focused, I guess that would really bring the track together.
Like I said, I feel that I could definitely see what you meant about the little delay or whatever. I don't know what it was. I couldn't put my finger on it, but it was just something that kept throwing me off as well, like you said. So I can agree with you on that. So, Skunk, we appreciate you for submitting, man. Fire track. Like I said, these are all fucking insane. Nero's really gonna have a hard time picking one. So next up, we got Booski. Let's get it going.
Spin around with no on the highway, speeding around with no license. Trying to get to you so we can ride before the night ends. Blunt in my left, cup of codeine in my right hand. Your love is a drug, it help anxiety, I'm fighting. All of my problems, I come to you and I confide in. Ain't got no questions to your loyalty, know you riding. Iced out the Cardi so I can look at perfect timing. Your love is rare, I never thought that I could find it. I feel like I am the man, goddamn. I'm in love with the money, I'ma go and marry the band. I'ma spend all the money, I done spend a grip on these pants. Take a look at my bag, gon' see Cody Perkins and Zan. Sipping the lean, feel like a dream. Girl in my dreams, but I never sleep. Possibility that you my queen, and I'm your king, that's what it seems. Don't let the dream die, gotta get a dream catcher. Drowning in my thoughts with the codeine is making me better. Well, at first I know I will get it. G19 on me, no red. Always got time on my schedule for love. Drugs, can't put down the cup. Money making no club. Been in sex, but I'm making all the racks, so I will spend a dub. Pulling up in the black truck, riding around with my master. That's in case anybody want smoke. 3-5 get my road, riding around with my soldiers. No talking, no show none. You nigga be so bum. On the highway, speeding around with no license. Trying to get to you so we can ride before the night ends. Blunt in my left, cup of codeine in my right hand. Your love is a drug, it help anxiety, I'm fighting. All of my problems, I come to you and I confide in. Ain't got no questions to your loyalty, know you riding. Iced out the Cardi so I can look at perfect timing. Your love is rare, I never thought that I could find it.
Ski. One thing I want to say is the hook, very catchy, brother, very catchy. The verse, I was not too much a fan of. I felt like there was opportunities for you to either change your flow or slow it down and kind of like map it out to where you use one flow for the chorus, one flow for the verse, and maybe 2 to 3, depending on how you thought about it. But I felt like my personal opinion, you didn't use the opportunity to switch your flow within the verse and kind of change it up. So I felt like it was all the way through. If you could do that, I feel like that would make the song 10 times more enhanced, and more as a listener, I'd be more inclined to be like, oh, okay, the chorus is my favorite part, but there is a part in this verse where I like it too. For me, as the listener, I felt like the chorus was the only thing that was keeping me. Once I got to the verse, it was kind of like my attention span depleted. So that's just my honest opinion.
I'm just going to double down on what you said. I was with it in the hook, and then once the verse started, I feel like my attention just kind of disappeared. So if you could find a way to keep our attention all the way through by flow switches or maybe playing with the beat some, then it would really help with the track.
For sure, for sure. But like I said, other than that, the mixing too, I did want to say, in the beginning, I seen you were like coming. If I was you, or if I was the engineer at that time, I would have brung those down immediately, like to where it almost sat flat within the beat, to where compared to what you did, I seen you brung it up and it was kind of in my face. So if you could change that too, I feel like that would be a game changer within this track as well. But other than that, Booski, we appreciate you for submitting, man. Fire shit as always. We're gonna go ahead and move on. We got Visionary. Let's get it.
Wait, Vision, you made this?
She said that I'm fun, a bit like a Martian. They rush us like a sitcom, baby, this ain't Martin. I be on good like a motherfucking Spartan. I'm friends on the mic, baby, I committed arson. I be mixing vocals up like I fucking Barton. Rapping on the Fruity Loops, but I keep a Pro Tool. So many different hoes, I be tapping them like Osu. Then I kick it back with my shorty like it's old school. I keep different hoes, but I'm fucking with you. You the only girl that I'm giving confidential. Your friends be on my dick, but I think they kinda mental. They saying I'm a dog, I don't even gotta kennel. Can you stand the rain, baby, this that new edition. She asked how I got this, it came by fruition. Bro said how I rap good, I said repetition. Hella late nights too, if I gotta mention. I had to go find my way on my own. Couldn't write lyrics, so I rapped it from the dome. Upon 3 years, now they listen to my songs. They hit me for a favor till they ask leave me alone. She said that I'm fun, a bit like a Martian. They watch us like a sitcom, baby, this ain't Martin. I be on good like a motherfucking Spartan. I'm friends on the mic, baby, I committed arson. I be mixing vocals up like I fucking Barton. Rapping on the Fruity Loops, but I keep a Pro Tool. So many different hoes, I be tapping them like Osu. Then I kick it back with my shorty like it's old school. She be having bad vibes, I tell her to keep them. I be having bad thoughts, differences I rape them. New swag, old swag, baby, you can't check that. Niggas talking old smoke, I can't even ask that. Bitch so bad, swear to God, you can't even bag that. Oh my God, she a 10 out of 10. Buy you a bag in a big body bench. Take a bite of him and say hi to Vision. It's a new era. Tell me what you want. Hey, shout out Jay, shout out Neroski. I just made a new pass on her. Made a new pass on a bitch, ayy. With the chorus back in, I need bands by the 5th. She said that I'm fun, a bit like a Martian. They watch us like a sitcom, baby, this ain't Martin. I be on good like a motherfucking Spartan. I'm friends on the mic, baby, I committed arson. I be mixing vocals up like I fucking Barton. Rapping on the Fruity Loops, but I keep a Pro Tool. So many different hoes, I be tapping them like Osu. Then I kick it back with my shorty like it's old school.
All right, Vision. I'm not gonna lie. If I'll be 100% completely upfront and honest with everyone here and everyone watching, this has been my favorite one so far. This one was fucking amazing. I like how you played with the beat, Vision. I like how you did the little chops at the end. That made it, 10 times more. And there were some bars that I just peeped that, just touched. So, in my opinion, 11 out of 10. That's all I'm gonna say.
I this one is currently tied for my top right now. Um, his bars were crazy. I also liked that he played with the beat. The part when he was like, bring the chorus back in. I actually
Yes,
sat here and laughed at that. I was like, okay, that's creative.
yes.
So yeah, I'm gonna give him all his points for that. Um, it could just be me. I felt like the high end was a little painful, but other than that, it was cool.
I did, yeah, I can agree with you. I did hear that on my end. I don't think I paid too much attention of it because I was vibing. So definitely going back, if I was to probably re-listen, I'd probably agree with you and say try to bring the high end down. It sounded like maybe on the simmer end, like 12K hertz. Probably just bring that down a little bit, and then I'm pretty sure that shit will level it out. But Vision, well done, brother. Thank you for submitting. That shit was fire. Next up we got Nishan. Mr. Yeah, yeah. Let's get it.
Why you talking about me? I don't really bother nobody, got the thing right. Names are going tomorrow, I might put on mine. I ain't tryna flex, but all my homies got Ferrari. I'ma pull up, put that Don Julio. Like it's Mr. Yeah, yeah, put that in on the fold. Like diamonds all over my neck, I might go retarded. Switches all over my dick, they just want my money, yeah. Like, did you say the song? I wanna see it. Had it free, put on that nation song. I might hit your phone, but I won't say no. I just want you gone. For that pussy too good. Do my dance and that pussy do my thing. I'm in out of my mind when I think about it. You got one hand in the air, I done see my name tattooed. Like I ain't playing no games, but all the blame's on you. Nah, I want you things to sin. Like on you lying, you fake shit. Like I don't really care what the vernacular is. Like I'm a demon child, but it come with a switch. You ain't tryna slide on a nigga, I don't think so. Niggas know I'm good from the west to the east coast. I ain't even listen the first time, why you keep going? I'ma shoot that bitch in the face like a free throw, yeah. Like, why you talking about me? I don't really bother nobody, got the thing right. Names are going tomorrow, I might put on mine. Like, I ain't tryna flex, but all my homies got Ferrari. I'ma pull up, put that Don Julio. Like it's Mr. Yeah, yeah, put that in on the fold. Like diamonds all over my neck, I might go retarded. Switches all over my dick, they just want my money, yeah. I'm far away. I'm a hop in the gym where I'm going right now. Got me in the front of my yard right now. Going to Sean and you niggas got more shit. I don't really like noise. Wait, can you tell me where you walk? Can you tell me where you walking? Can you tell me where you walk when you go big wrong? Can you tell me if you talk? If they ask about the shooter, say they shot him in the head. But you better not move. You can tell me I'm scared. I'm on your ass too. I'm on your ass too. Why you talking about me? I don't really bother nobody, got the thing right. Names are going tomorrow, I might put on mine. Like I ain't tryna flex, but all my homies got Ferrari. I'ma pull up, put that Don Julio. Like it's Mr. Yeah, yeah, put that in on the fold. Like diamonds all over my neck, I might go retarded. Switches all over my dick, they just want my money, yeah.
All right. Mari, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This shit's becoming hard. It's getting harder and harder. All right, Deshaun, I ain't gonna lie. How you play with the beat, fire. There was like in this part, like when you brought the bass and it felt like it was distorting itself. That shit, I don't know why, but that shit hit the spot. Like that shit was just ear candy for real, and I fucked with it the heaviest. There was a lot of times where you like took the beat out and just left straight acapella with your, your vocals and the preset on it. And I feel like that, made it 10 times better than what I was expecting. Right now, I'm not gonna lie, you and Vision are neck to neck for me right now. So that's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. He made it hard. So I was sitting here and I was like, okay, this is cool. And then, like you said, it got to the part where the bass was boosted, and then I started nodding my head, and I was like, okay, this is kind of going crazy. And then he took the bass out, the whole beat, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is up there. Wish the leveling was a little better, but that's the only negative I can say.
Okay. Okay. Like I said, I definitely can double down and agree with everything you said. There was a lot of times where he did stuff with the beat that I wasn't expecting, and that's what brought my listening, like my attention span back. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, my two tops right now, or my opinion, is Vision and Nashawn so far. We got Domain left, so
All I'm saying is Nation should win.
now the cool thing about this is me and Mark can only give Nero our opinions. He gets to choose and listen to all these at the end of the day and choose the winner. So, but
I
goddamn,
know.
y'all made this shit hard on us, bro. Every song is nothing but fire. Every single song, fire. Like, okay, so for the last submission, we got Domain. Brick by brick, we're gonna listen to this last one. Then me and Mari is gonna give our opinions, and then we're gonna let Nero choose the winner at the end. So let's get it.
Yeah, brick by brick. I never met nobody built like me. I stay solid like a crisp white tee. Y'all niggas sweet, I don't like iced tea. Yeah, brick by brick. Never met nobody built like me. Stay solid like a crisp white tee. Y'all niggas sweet, I don't like iced tea. She's never met a nigga built like this. When I tell you I'm the bomb, don't blame ISIS. You heard sis, quick blow out my dynamite stick. Neil baby left the clip, landed on her iris. I'm strong, I punch dick and give a space like I be on my astronaut shit or an asteroid hit. But I heard so smashing so sad chick. Any man that tastes me still on so sad lip. And if it's so's bitch, try my government and ink right on so sad hips. That's that so sad shit to me, unknown madness. So cold that I watch Facebook, Slavic, enterprise mindset, blue checks, built it brick by brick like a cult habit. Not a bird, it's a plane, it's a private cabin. I'm moving mountains, nigga, we ain't even on a high yet. Just wait for the flight shit. The valley girls get green like they never had shit. Made it spread the wings, on my dick a heavy punch. Don't got one in a mansion, we bout to make expansions. Studio a mad crib, heads bob to the song, but it's not redemption. Henny in my system really needs attention. I'm rocking braids in the winter like I need attention. Nigga, microphone check, no funds pending. Oh yeah, brick by brick. I never met nobody built like me. I stayed solid like a crisp white tee. Y'all niggas sweet, I don't like iced tea. Oh yeah, brick by brick. Never met nobody built like me. Stay solid like a crisp white tee. Y'all niggas sweet, I don't like iced tea. Cement hard till we all demented. Start shit headshot before you end the sentence. I'm down to do a sentence. And I got bars, but they forgot to fence it. If I get charged, then I'll be out by Wednesday. And it's Tuesday, nigga. I got hats from informers, I pyro them niggas. I see blood in these streets when I'm on a mission. I be fucking on a freak with a gun fetish. She gon' come with the magazine, so efficient. Got a chopper singing like some shit from New Edition. I got love for Newton, but these guns ain't know the physics. I had to think what about this is just like Jodeci did. I made this cold hard cash, I don't you go in the fridge. I flow with the breeze, I'm smoking on loud. To ashes from leaves, from ashes to ashes, and dust to dust. I happen to be a man with a dream. Jamaica the scheme, we burning pagans believe. Bitch, don't talk to me, I got a paddock for leap. Paint the streets red, but my grass is green. Headshot, handing out a headshot. Come do a crime, dash your body out of hell shot. Shotty want to climb this tree, man, you get bop. I ain't riding shotgun, but I'm a big shot. Domain.
So I'm gonna be completely honest with you, Domain. There was a lot of parts that I liked in this song, but then there was also a lot of parts that I disliked. So, for example, the chorus, I love the chorus, but the first 4 to 8 bars after the chorus that comes into your verse, it seems like, I felt like threw everything off tremendously. Like I'm not gonna let that go, to be honest with you. That right there is what threw me off. Then when you get back to your I think it was about, I counted, it was like 20, it was, 24. From your 24 mark to your 32, those were good. I love those bars. I love what you said in them. Like, everything was good. But then after that, you come back in again, and it seems like you fall off tempo once again. So if you could go and align those up and fix those, that would make this whole piece just smooth out and be 10 times better. The chorus, like I said, fire. I wish you would have played with the beat more, kind of like everybody else did, and made your own idea with what you had, thought it sound like. but that doesn't, change anything. This was still a good track. I liked it. I feel like there could have been a little bit of mixing that could have made it better, but that's always, for anybody, for myself, for anybody ever making music. And like I said, the chorus was good. There was just little parts where I felt like you fell off tempo, and if you could realign those back up, this would take this track from a 7 to at least a 9 for sure.
Everything you said, I agree with. The mixing part, I think that's one thing I was really like stuck on. Um, the verses, I think that they're on beat. They're just not shifted in the right position. Because I was listening, I was like, this sounds like it's matching the beat. It's just not in the right place.
So it could
So
have
we
been
probably have
some
to go
like
back
delay
and
or something when recording, which me and you
okay,
talked about already. So
yeah.
you're not wrong on that.
But yeah, the bars were crazy. Like the pyro bar, that one stuck out.
Um,
Um,
the one for me was the girl got a fetish with the gun. She liked to get fucked with the clip or something like that. That shit was fire. I'm not gonna lie. That shit was
nah,
hard.
facts. He had the bars for sure.
For sure. Like I said, if you could just go back, Domain, and align some things up and get some things back to where, like me and Mari said, on tempo and just make it flow better, like it's one consecutive song and one consecutive long ass verse, but you can't tell the difference. I feel like that shit right there would turn this track crazy. So, all right, we are done with submissions. We are final. I will let Mari give his piece first, and then I will give mine, and then we will go ahead and let Nero know that he can rewatch this stream and make his decision. So, Mari, go ahead, go first.
Oh man, this is the hard part. So I feel like everybody did pretty good. Um, I currently have Rias, Visionary, and a Sean and a three-way tie. I feel like they were the ones that kind of matched the beat a little more, played with the beat some, and their flows like kept me focused the whole time. Um,
Okay.
Reeves didn't really play with the beat as much, so maybe I'll take him down a little between Nishon and Visionary.
Anything else, or?
I'll give Nishon an extra point. Why not?
All right, so for me, I got Nishan, I got Vision, and if I'm being completely 100% honest, I got Ozzy in a three-way tie. Um, right now, for me, it's looking like either Vision and or Ozzy is probably going to get my extra points. Nashawn, you had a fucking hell of a track. I loved it. Like I said, there was multiple like spaces and just cadences you used that it just touched the right spot in my brain. But the difference that stood out to me the most in Visions in Ozzy's track was the fact how they kept bringing it to where it would almost feel like I was listening to the chorus. And after I got done listening to the chorus, it felt like with their track, I didn't have time to grasp. They were catching me back again with the verse. And as they were catching me back in with the verse again, as I'm trying to listen and digest the shit, we're going right back to the chorus again and then right back. So you see what I mean a little bit. Like it's almost to a point where I didn't have time to catch up to really process my thoughts. And that's the type of music I love, to where now I will go back after the stream and I'll re-listen to these motherfuckers about 3, 4, 5, 6 times to really understand the bars and shit and just to get a feel of the track. That's what I love doing. That's just me as a musician. That's how I treat every song from every artist. It doesn't matter who it is. If you can catch me to where I'm caught off guard every single time and I have to replay your track back to back to back to back to understand your vision and what you were going for, you got me hooked. So right now, like I said, if we're gonna say a two-way tie, I got Vision and Ozzy. So I got Vision and Ozzy. You got Vision and Sean. So now what we're gonna do is we'll end the stream. We appreciate everybody submitting, and then we're gonna go straight to Neuro. I'll post this stream and the event streams channel, and I'll make sure that he watches it by tonight and is at least able to announce a winner, if not tonight, tomorrow. But I'm pretty sure he can do it tonight. So, I just want to say thank you to everybody who submitted. Next, not next week, but the week after that, we got the music review. So if you haven't submitted there, go ahead and do that. And yeah, we're just gonna keep these events going, man. This event will be back probably in May, to be honest, with a different producer. So keep doing y'all shit. Keep being fire like you guys are. Keep working hard. Keep grinding. And yeah, we're gonna keep moving forward. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Y'all have a great motherfucking day. Let's go cook up. Let's go do what it do. You feel me?
All right. Appreciate y'all as always.
Yep, for sure. All right, so now if you're watching and you're into TikTok, I'm going to take a little quick minute to 2 minutes to let everybody know. If you see this, if you're watching this now, we have an underground community in the Discord. It's perfect for events, perfect for getting feedback from others. We run giveaways. Sometimes we do like gaming events and movie events, stuff like that, just to keep it, kind of interactive. So if this is something you're looking forward to or looking into doing, just DM me after the stream, and I will get you an invite sent to your DM to join up. So with that being said, I'm gonna end the stream. I hope everybody watching has a great day, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Music review April 26th.